Hey there, I'm Frank Mitchell. On this channel, it's all about helping you understand your car and keeping it running the way it should. Whether it's routine maintenance or solving those tricky problems, I've got you covered. If you find this useful, give the video a like, hit that subscribe button, and be sure to watch till the end. You might learn something that saves you time and money. All right, let's get
The
started.
accumulation of mud on your car, whether after a storm, after driving on muddy roads, or after a flood, not only affects the appearance of your vehicle, but can also cause damage to the bodywork and key components such as the brakes or the exhaust pipe. In this guide, we will explain the steps to clean your car properly, both inside and out, avoiding damage and leaving the vehicle in perfect condition, as the depth that sometimes requires this task is not the same as making a quick and cheap cleaning of the car. Why is it important to clean the mud quickly? Mud not only makes the car dirty, but if it dries and hardens, it can damage the paintwork and leave permanent marks. In addition, mud on the underbody, exhaust pipe, and brakes can rust these elements and compromise their long-term performance, as these are points where moisture is retained for a long time. Therefore, it is ideal to perform a thorough cleaning as soon as possible after the car gets dirty. Steps to clean the exterior of the car. 1. Initial rinsing. The first thing to do is to soften the mud accumulated on the surface of the car. Use pressurized warm water, ideally with a hose or a paint-ready lance, to cover the entire bodywork. This step facilitates the removal of mud without rubbing, thus avoiding scratches on the paint. Also be sure to wet the front and rear windows to prevent dried mud from causing scratches when using the windshield wipers. 2. Cleaning the underbody and tires. The car's underbody, tires, and exhaust pipe tend to accumulate a large amount of mud. This dirt can cause rust if not removed properly, especially in the wheel arches. Use a pressure lance, brush, and soapy water to clean these hard-to-reach areas, making sure to remove all the accumulated mud. 3. Cleaning the bodywork with a soft sponge. Once the mud has softened and most of it has been removed, move on to cleaning the bodywork by hand. Use a sponge or microfiber cloth to avoid scratches. It is advisable to start from the top and work your way down to avoid having to go over areas that have already been cleaned. 4. Soaping and final rinsing. Use a mild soap, such as specific car shampoo or even a small amount of children's shampoo, which does not damage the paint. Mix 1 capful of product for every 3 to 4 liters of water. Rinse again with pressurized water to remove any soap residue or mud residue. 5. Drying and polishing. Once rinsed, dry the bodywork with a microfiber cloth or absorbent paper. This step is key to avoid watermarks. Finally, if you want to give it an extra touch, you can apply a coat of wax or polish on the paint and clean the windows and windows with a window cleaner to leave the car impeccable. How to clean the interior of the car. If mud has also entered the passenger compartment, follow these steps for effective cleaning. 1. Remove the dried mud. Unlike the bodywork, the mud in the interior should be allowed to dry before removing it. This prevents the mud from spreading and further staining surfaces. Use a spatula or card to carefully dislodge dried mud from the floor mats, floor, and seats, then vacuum up any residue. Once the sand has been removed, use a cloth together with specific products to remove the stains that the mud may have left on the different surfaces. You can apply an upholstery foam, suitable for fabric, vinyl, and leather. This can also be used on carpets, floor mats, and door upholstery. 2. Upholstery cleaning. For deep cleaning of upholstery, a pressure washer is ideal. This equipment expels water at high pressure and absorbs it with a vacuum cleaner, all at once. It allows you to remove mud and other stains without damaging the material. If you decide to use a pressure washer, be sure to keep a certain distance from the fabric so as not to saturate it with water. Some pressure washer models also allow you to adjust the pressure, which is useful for more delicate upholstery. To improve the cleaning capacity, you can dilute the water tank with upholstery soap, a specific product, or, failing that, ammonia. After cleaning, let the car ventilate to ensure proper drying. 3. Final details. Apply specific cleaners for each type of material, use foams for fabrics and vinyls, and special conditioners for leather, if applicable. This ensures that the upholstery regains its original appearance without stains or odors. The corners of doors, center console, and small crevices will require patience and the help of small brushes or paintbrushes, as well as swabs. Alternative: professional cleaning if the mud is very encrusted, or if you prefer a thorough cleaning without risks, going to a professional cleaning center is a good option. Professionals have specific tools and techniques to leave the car impeccable, avoiding damage to the paint or upholstery that could occur with a home cleaning. Cleaning mud on the car requires attention to detail and the use of the right methods to avoid damage. By following these steps, you can keep your car clean and protected after a storm or an outing in muddy terrain. With the right tools and patience, your car can be restored to its original appearance. If you don't want to miss anything and keep up to date with our news and videos, join our WhatsApp channel to find out all the latest news from CarWow. Join WhatsApp. In conclusion, cleaning mud from your car doesn't have to be a daunting task. By following the steps outlined in this guide, you can effectively tackle both the interior and exterior of your vehicle. Remember to gather the right tools and materials, take your time, and be thorough in your approach. Regular maintenance will not only keep your car looking great but also protect its surfaces in the long run. With a little effort, you can restore your vehicle to its pristine condition and enjoy a cleaner, more comfortable ride. Thank you for watching, and happy cleaning!